Hi guys, how are you all today evening? Good evening. At the expense of sounding repetitive, let me analyze a particular topic about which I have already talked, but whenever I meditate on it, I come up with new ideas. Just like there are five sense organs, seven Kundalini chakras, three modes of material nature, similarly, there are five evils that plague the living entity entrapped in this mind body complex in this material world. They are kama, lust, krodha, anger, lobha, greed, moha, illusion, and ahankara, false ego. Every ordinary living entity is firmly ensconced in between these five evils, and he or she finds himself or herself entrapped in this maze of five evils. They take the living entity's life away, birth after birth, death after death. A sage is one who is self realized, meditative, self contained, looking into the universe within, realizing his soul seated in the Brahmic seat, and who knows about cosmic oneness. Such a wise person is not entrapped by these five senses. Just like various rivers, rivulets, etc., bring water from all over and pour it into the ocean continuously, yet the ocean remains stable. Similarly, these five senses keep pouring in their dirt into the self realized sage, the wise man, but he remains stable. According to Lord Krishna, a living entity, an ordinary living entity, is subject to all the pains, pleasures, happiness, distress, attraction, etc. of this miserable material world. Hence, this becomes day for him. But a sage is not unaffected by these sensible or sense organs or senses or material attractions. Hence, this becomes night for him. A self realized wise man is happy looking within and enjoying his or her experience in the universe within and realizing one's self. That is day for him. An ordinary living entity is unaware of this because he or she seldom looks within. Hence, that is night for him or her. A self realized sage, a wise man, roams around in this society without being affected directly or indirectly with the happiness outside, inside the material world. He or she is happy looking within and residing within. This is what they call as body present but mind absent. For a sage, a self realized soul, a wise man, life is within himself or herself, not outside. Unlike the living entity who thinks that life is in this material world, he or she is not even aware of the universe within the soul and the supersoul. Because a wise man has this habit and addiction of looking within, he or she sooner or later realizes his or her self and is able to take a glimpse of the super soul, the localized Paramatma inside a self realized sage. This makes this person so happy that for him or her, life outside that looks like poison and not like nectar. For him or her, this miserable material world, with all its senses and carnal attractions, is hell, and the heaven lies within. We all should think like the self realized sage, the wise man who is happy living within. That is the key to success. That is the key to self realization, deliverance, liberation, attaining the Brahmic seat, and going back to Godhead. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this matter. If you sincerely think that what I am talking makes sense, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep informing you of my future videos. I may sound repetitive and boring, but it is not meant to be like that. The more you listen to these spiritual things, the more these thoughts get embedded inside you and you go towards the spiritual realm. That is all for the present. Till we meet in my next video, it is good evening from TSV Raghavan.